So let's take a literal equation. We're going to solve it for a specific variable, and then we're going to use that equation. So the formula to compute a person's body mass index, or BMI, is this formula right here. B equals 703 times W over H squared. B is your BMI, W is your weight in pounds, and H is your height in inches. So we're first going to solve the formula for W. So what that means is we need to get rid of everything on the right side of this equation except for the W right there. Okay, so there's two things that we need to remove. One is the H squared and one is the 703. One is going to be gotten rid of using the division property of equality, and one the multiplication property of equality. So it doesn't really matter which one we get rid of first. I'm going to go for the H squared first by multiplication, just so we can get rid of the fraction first. There's no reason to do it really other than just because I think fractions are ugly. So we're going to do the multiplication property of equality first. So that's going to give us H squared times B equals 703 times W. So W is not quite by itself yet, but it's close. We just need to get rid of one more thing, and that's the 703. So we'll divide by 703 here. So the 703 will cancel. This is the division property of equality. And so our final equation is going to be H squared times B over 703 equals W. So there's our equation solved for W. Now let's use this equation. The next problem says, what is the weight of a person who is 64 inches tall and has a body mass index of 21.45? So what this means is their B, their body mass index, is 21.45, and their height is 64 inches tall. Okay. So all we're going to do is take that formula, H squared times B over 703, and just replace our numbers. So H squared times B, 21.45, divided by 703. Okay, so this is almost certainly going to require some calculator work. I recommend you split this up, even if you're using a calculator, split it up into two parts. Do the numerator by itself first. 64 squared times 21.45 is 87,859.2. And then divide by 703. And that is about 125. So we would say this person weighs about 125 pounds. So we used a literal equation, solved it for a specific variable, and then plugged values into that equation to get a specific answer.